y'all, it's me Alex. Today I have a little chatty get ready with me for y'all. Where am I getting ready to go? Nowhere. Love that. I'm gonna be using makeup that I'm like trying to use up. I mean, that's what I've usually been doing recently anyway, because I haven't really been buying all that much makeup. It is my birthday like this next Wednesday, so I did make like a tiny little itty bitty purchase from Ulta, and like I got a cream blush, one of those Fenty cream blushes when those released this last week too. But other than that, I haven't really bought anything. I did get the Nabla Dreamy 2 palette because I've been wanting that for a while. If you want a review on that, let me know. I'm trying to make sure, like, you know, I largely shop my stash, but it's also my birthday. I wanted to get something fun, and I hope a review on something like that wouldn't be too terribly tone deaf. Anyway, I'm gonna be using my ABH Self-Made palette because if you have not been on my channel at all this year, this is the palette that I am trying to pan. I don't know quite what look I'm interested in doing today. I also don't know how good my lighting is right now. I'm still trying to figure out like how exactly I'm supposed to be doing this whole lighting thing. But I kind of want to do like something subtle-ish, which like for me honestly that would be like straight up purple eyeshadow. But yeah, so I just wanted to like do a get ready with me so I could give like life updates and stuff. And I need to figure out how I'm gonna, hold on. Give me a minute. I'm gonna try and do a mix of like sherbet and hot chocolate in my crease to see if that'll maybe, that's not that subtle, but I'm just gonna lean into it. But anyway, as you've noticed, I've officially moved into a new place. Right before everything went down, I had the lucky timing of signing on to a new apartment, which is super nice because they basically were like, hey yo, get off campus, which was less than fun. So I had a very difficult moving in process. We're still not all the way moved in, mostly because of like that situation. I didn't organize my boxes very well because it was just like, okay, since we have to leave, I'm going to throw everything into all of the boxes, and that's just gonna be how things are, which is less than fun for me because one of the reasons that I wanted such like an early move-in date when we had first started looking in places like back in January, February, was that I wanted to be able to like have a very slow move-in process. So on one hand, I'm very, very lucky in that, you know, I was able to just like get that. But on another hand, this is all very, very, very disorganized. Like I finally have my desk and stuff set up, but I don't like have a lot of the furniture that I have for downstairs set up, like my living room furniture. But yeah, if you're wondering where I've been, that has kind of been the major stressor in my life. I know I've already come back with one video where I've like alluded to everything that's like happened, but I wanted to actually give y'all a life update, but I didn't want to make that my first video back because I feel like that's a very stereotypical YouTuber thing to do, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to be like hashtag not like other YouTubers. But the good news is that I'm kind of feeling like I can finally really get into a lot of the content that I've want to make. I think one of the major things, one of the major frustrations I've had over the past few weeks is that I've had so many ideas for things, but I haven't had the space set up to make them yet. And now I finally do. I'm not gonna say I have free time because half of that free time is like dealing with like chronic illness and depression, because I feel like being in quarantine and this entire like worldwide crisis has just been exacerbating that for everybody. But I want to use some of the time that I would have been like spending at my job, because guess what? I don't have that anymore. I want to use that to create things right now. I'm also job hunting, which has been like, I've had some pretty good luck with that in that regard recently, which is really nice. But looking at the way things in this world are, it still feels incredibly weird to be doing that. Just because I'm like, okay, I'm getting ready to graduate with my MDiv, and I've realized in the grand scheme of things right now, that is relatively useless. Like, who's gonna hire a theologian right now, right? So I've been trying to figure out all of the things that I could be doing with my life after I graduate. I've had a couple of good interviews and stuff, so I'm hoping that those will go through in the timeline that I want to like get a job, because I graduate in like 3 weeks, y'all. I need to step up my game. I need to step up my getting a job game. I was talking with some friends yesterday about how weird it feels to be doing academic work right now. Like, I kind of compared it to that meme of the dog sitting in a room that's like on fire and it's being like, this is fine. Everything's fine, when it really, really isn't. Like, that's exactly how I've been feeling like working on all my papers, all my projects and stuff. And my professors have been like super understanding because they understand like this stuff is really hard on all of us. And I think for the most part, most professors are being like that. Just like the idea of doing any sort of theoretical academic work in general right now. It doesn't feel normal to me. You know what, I'm gonna try and do the shadow wing. I'm not like going out places. Y'all are the only ones who's gonna see me if this goes wrong. So I'm gonna use a little bit of Spirit Rock because I don't use that shade very much. It's like very pretty to look at because it's like this black with like pink and purple flecks in it. But I don't actually enjoy using it, so maybe I could just like use it to kind of deepen up my lash line. Just like make it very nice and soft. I can't talk while doing this in case you haven't noticed. Actually, I kind of just like it like that where it's like just kind of deepening up my lashes. So I think I'm just gonna leave it at that and I'll just do the same thing on the other side. I'll start talking again once I finish this part. Okay, I don't think that looks too bad. I don't think I want to put in the effort to do a full-on wing with this, so I'm just gonna put on mascara. But yeah, in case you haven't noticed, things have been really weird and I haven't quite had the opportunity to talk about it on my channel. Also, as I kind of alluded to in the beginning of this video, my birthday is next Wednesday. I'm turning 24 and it's really weird because I kind of feel like 24 is the age when you start to feel like an adulty adult. Like, I've been technically an adult for a few years now and I've always been a very independent person. You know, adults would call me mature for my age, which meant like, wow, you're 12 and you've already lost all your serotonin. You know, just like that. But it's kind of weird because like this weekend, before everything obviously like went down and we can't go out anywhere, Case and I were going to go see, like, I'm filming this on Saturday, and Friday night, Colin Mockery and Brad Sherwood were gonna be performing at the local theater, and then tonight, Saturday night, we were gonna see Whose Live Is It Anyway, and I was very, very excited for that because I've always been a huge Whose Line fan, and a lot of their material kind of just got me through a very, very dark place. I love comedy and improv. That kind of is what helps me through my most depressive moments. Like, literally when I'm having a bad day, Case is just like, okay, let's turn on like John Mulaney or Hari Kondabolu or W. Kamau Bell or someone who I really, really like, and just like watch that even if they're like not super, super into it. That's how I cope. So I was going to go and see both of those performances this weekend, but obviously like I now can't, and I know it's like this, like such a small thing. I also realized I forgot to do like waterline liner. I'm really excited that I get to use this again, by the way, because in the moving process I discovered where I put my tiny little eyeliner pencil sharpener, and so I was finally able to sharpen this Urban Decay pencil in Corrupt, which I had been able to use for a long time because I couldn't find the sharpener for it, so I'm really excited about this. I'm unreasonably excited about finding my 99-cent Wet n Wild eyeshadow pencil sharpener. It's one of those things where it's kind of like genuinely looking forward to that, but I'm trying to figure out like what I can do to kind of have some semblance of normal for my birthday. So like I still, even though I was kind of like, okay, should I really be buying makeup right now? I wanted to make a small makeup purchase. I got the Nabla Dreamy 2 palette because it was like my plan since like January of this year. I was like, okay, this year for my birthday I'm gonna get myself a Nabla palette, and so I had spent since January like agonizing over which Nabla palette I wanted, so I ended up getting that one off of Ulta with the $10 coupon, and then I got one of the Fenty Beauty blushes, and I recognize it's like really ridiculous to be buying makeup right now, and I just wanted to do something kind of normal for my birthday since I'm not really going to be able to get anything else particularly normal because, you know, obviously like I can't go out and celebrate, I can't really see my friends or anything. So I'm thinking I might do like a birthday live stream this next Wednesday. I kind of posted about that on my like community tab. That's kind of what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. That way y'all can celebrate with me if you want, and like, I don't know, I think I might just make a gigantic pot of Kraft mac and cheese and just eat that for my birthday and use that to celebrate. Although that's not really like a birthday thing, that's like a every Friday night kind of thing for me. It is what it is, my friends. So I'm trying to figure out what lipstick do I want to do. Do I just want to go with Old Reliable, you know, Milani Matte Beauty that I'm trying to use up? I think I will. Oh yeah, that's cute. I'm also like almost out of lip balm and I'm nervous about that. I need to get that whenever I go grocery shopping next because I had bought like a gigantic like 5-pack of Burt's Bees lip balms like last year thinking, I'm like, oh okay, this will like last me a long time and I won't have to worry about any running out. And now that I'm like finally running out, I'm like, oh, this is the worst timing for that. Also, I need to ask y'all for tips. My brow gel liner that I use for my brows has started to really dry out and like become super flaky. And I know that I've heard that there's like ways that you can revive that, but I don't know how, and my brows are looking, well, they don't look too bad on camera, but they look very questionable in person. If you have an idea for how I can revive this, preferably with household objects or something that I could get when I do take care of my next grocery shop in like a couple weeks, please let me know. I'm trying not to spend too much money on makeup, as I've said, but I will say that if you do want to support a small business right now, Distinction Cosmetics that does make my brow gel, they're fantastic and you should give them your money because they're pretty great. You know, there's still a lot left in here and I want to salvage it. Let me know. I'm sure there's like some oil or something you could put in there. I don't know. I'm not the best at the beauty hacks, but I trust that y'all are like thrifty and fantastic when it comes to beauty hacks, and I hope that this video was semi-coherent in one way or another. I don't know if it was because I'm only kind of just getting back into filming. I started back into filming like Thursday for the first time, and it was incredibly weird. If you didn't see that video, I'm actually super proud of it. I've started doing like a little bit more Christian-y content. I looked back in my teen girl study Bible and took all of like the personality quizzes from there, and it was super fun. And I want to make some more content like that. I think it would be a good time. I thought I was hilarious, so I think that if y'all like me, you might appreciate that. But anyway, please tell me how you're doing. Like, please check in. I care about y'all. Please let me know how you're doing, what kind of videos you want to see from me during this time, what would make you the happiest. And anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos from me, and I will see y'all in my next one. I hope you'll have a wonderful day. Bye!